hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Tuesday to you all. Good to see ya. Time Slot Remastered, not coming to Arena. It's coming to Moto, it's coming to paper, but not Arena for the time being, or probably ever, but maybe someday, who knows. But it's not releasing on Arena now, no. When it comes out, every place out. No. Tape guessing, Fatmaster, Gossocks, thank you. I got your email today. I took a peek at the video. I didn't respond to the email yet, but I did get it, just so you know. Jay and Bennymon, of course. Welcome. Wizards. Taco Bell Piglet is my name, man. What? Taco Bell Piglet is my name, man? That is the longest Twitch name I've seen in a while. Welcome. Yiggity, Jay Voltred, Salty Pooch, Durgic. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, I mean, it looks so good. It looks really good. It looks better than I thought, even. Oh, man. They kind of nailed it with that one. So, how do you even have the Secret Layers Assassin Trophy yet? They had them at GoatBots for some reason. I don't know why, but I bought a copy on GoatBots because they were for sale. So some people at least got the codes for them yet. So, yeah, this deck's going to be interesting. I saw this in the Moto results. I was looking. I knew I wanted to play Modern tonight. We haven't played enough Modern lately, so I was looking for something spicy in Modern, and I was going through the league list. I came across this pile of magical cards with Enigmatic Incarnation holding it together. I was like, all right, that'll do. This looks interesting enough to try. Fornus, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. Also, I was thinking about doing a card giveaway. So here's what I was thinking. A very nice viewer apparently was getting rid of their collection, and they're like, I'm just going to send it to you. And it's not like fetch lands and shock lands, but it's a bunch of cards. There's some rares and some, okay commander stuff. So I was thinking maybe there's a way to give some of them away. I don't even know how to do it. Like guess this card or something. So I have all these cards that someone sent me. So might try to do some card giveaways. Like this one, look at how wrinkled that one is. They were just all thrown in a box. And this one's obviously a foil too, but maybe we could do some giveaways if you can guess the card. I don't know exactly how we're going to do it, but we'll figure out a way. Lucas Dono, how are you tonight? Welcome. But where to get the Assassin's Trophy? GoatBots. GoatBots in the trade tab, I guess it's called now. But yeah, GoatBots has them for sale. It was like 5 ticks, I want to say. So nice little bonus for picking up the secret lair drop once you get them. All the rest of the cards in the drop, I don't think are worth anything, like 5 cents each, but that one actually has value. So, hey, what's up, Lucas? How are you? A Taker Chaffee starting his collection. Yeah, I mean, some of them, it's not all bad cards. There's some okay stuff, especially for Commander. There's no, high-end Modern staples or anything. I think probably the most valuable cards are a few Shocklands, which was pretty sweet. But yeah, so maybe we'll do a Pringles giveaway. But first, we got reminders, we got a deck to talk about, we got Magic to play. We'll figure out the cards as we go along. So hopefully everyone's doing well tonight. I am hyped. I'm excited to play this 5-color Modern pile. And who knows? We'll see what happens. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's bad. Maybe we get to 2 decks. Maybe we get to Momir. But it's a Moto night. We haven't played enough Moto lately. Hey, what's up, Count Joku? How are you? Good to see you. So, reminders. Replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube. Tons of stuff going up on the YouTube. Yesterday, we did some Aurazing. I actually think, if you want to rank up in Historic without spending a lot of wild cards, I actually think the Mono White Boggles deck, or Mono White Auras, is a legitimately competitive deck that you can build with very few wild cards. I think it's not the spiciest deck. It's not whoa, the craziest thing you've ever done or anything. But if you just want to be competitive on a budget, I feel like Mono White Auras is actually a pretty legitimate option for the format. Isn't there a built-in way to give things away on Twitch? Probably. But as a professional streamer, I have no idea. I mean, we've done giveaways in the past through the bot, so there are ways we could just give it away, pick a person at random. But I was hoping we could have fun with it. I was thinking I would grab one of the cards from the pile. See, I have this huge pile of cards. And there's even more than that. That's not even the whole pile. But I was thinking I would grab a card from the pile, and I would not show you the card. Oh my god, you're never gonna guess this. All right, let's do one for fun before we do the sponsorship stuff. So here's what I was thinking: I would get the card, and I would give you hints, and you would have to guess the card, and whoever guesses it, if you want me to, I will sign it for you, and I will send it to you. You have to email me your address, sanford@mtgoldfish.com. But whoever guesses it first, I will sign it if you want, or I'll just send it to you unsigned. I don't really care, whatever you want to do. But that's what I was thinking, to do kind of like a fun giveaway. The problem is, like, this card you're never going to guess. You're never going to guess. So it is a green rare. That's hint number one. Green rare. It is a green bulk rare. I'll tell you that right off the bat. This is not one of the better, more valuable cards from the set. Green bulk rare. We're going back to Guild Pack. Guild Pack, I believe, is that set symbol. Green bulk rare from Guild Pack. Okay, no one's getting there yet. No one's getting there. Guild Pack. I will give you another hint. It costs 5 CMC. 5 CMC green rare from Guild Pack. It's creature type. It's a creature. I will tell you that. 5 CMC creature from Guild Pack. It's a rare. Its creature type is ooze. It is ooze. Oh my god, someone got it. Oh my god. Sir Zapser, you nailed it. It is certainly bioplasm. I've never seen anyone... Oh, it doesn't work well with a green screen, does it? Maybe we'll have to have a no green cards rule. It's like censored. It's got the black bar, like there's nudity. All right. Bioplasm, well... Sir Zapper, if you would like this bioplasm, side or unside. Wait, did Lucid say it first? No, did you? Did I miss it? Am I giving the wrong person a shout out? Oh, Lucid, you are correct. I'm sorry, Sir Zapper. You're right. It was Lucid. Lucid, you are actually the winner. If you would like this card, send me email, sanford@mtgoldfish.com. Let me know your address. Let me know if you'd like me to sign it or just send it to you. But yeah, there are better cards than that, I promise. Bioplasm is not is not one of the best cards. I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not high-end stuff, but the bioplasm is not the average card. Why don't you auction these off for charity? I would bid over the odds for a Shockland if it was for charity. Ooh, I was thinking about doing a charity stream for can I lick it for you? I don't know. No one's ever asked me to lick their cards before. Anyway, maybe we'll do more of that. I was thinking about doing another charity stream around Christmas time, so that would be a good idea as well. Anyway, our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And maybe you want some magic cards. I don't know. Maybe you want a bioplasm of your own and you were not lucky enough to win the bioplasm giveaway. Well, you know where you can get a bioplasm, just like Lucid. Over at cardkingdom.com, you can even get a free Soup Soldier sticker. Just let them know if you want one. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Otherwise, the merch page has tokens, t-shirts, playbets, good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. We have a Discord if you'd like to check it out. And donations are always appreciated. Never required. $2 more gets your message read on stream. Would you consider doing a stream where you played with a standard brawl deck until you won a match? Just like standard meaning like standard legal, or just like a I don't know, like a net deck, like just as standard as in well-known brawl deck. Yeah, apparently green magic cards do not go well with the green screen. So what are we playing tonight? We are starting off with 5-color Enigmatic Incarnation. I don't even know what to say about this deck. This is a deck. It is a 5-color pile. We got 80 cards. We got Yarion in our main deck, and as our companion, we got a bunch of mana fixing, Abundant Grows, Birds of Paradise with a nice Secret Lair art, Utopia Sprawl, so a bunch of ways to fix our mana. We have super sweet new Assassin's Trophy art from Secret Lairs, but really, what's the plan of this deck? We are looking to ramp into Enigmatic Incarnation, which lets us sack an enchantment to get a creature with its converted mana cost +1. So essentially, what we want to do is find Enigmatic Incarnation. Then we can do things like sacrifice Omen of the Sea to get whatever 3-drop is best. I don't know, maybe we want to flicker something. We get Flicker Wisp. Maybe we need to slow down a combo deck. We can get Eidolon. Maybe we need removal. We get Skyclave Apparition. Maybe we want to lock our opponent out of the game. We get Blood Moon. Maybe we need card draw. We get Season Pyromancer. Maybe we need removal. Deputy. Maybe we need reanimation. We get Lurus. Maybe we want to gain some life. We get Uro. So we can get whatever we need for the situation. Then we can do the same thing with 3 mana. In 3 mana slot, we have Oath of Kaya's, which we can sacrifice to get our Huntmaster of the Fells. We can sacrifice an Enigmatic Incarnation to get something like Niv Mizzet or a Yarion. And Niv Mizzet might find us another incarnation that we can play and keep the fun going. So it's kind of like this weird creature / enchantment hybrid value build. A Silly Muffin and Todos. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's the idea of the deck. I have not played a game with it. Someone did 5-0 League with it. So someone had success, but you never know. Like, you never know. Sometimes that means we 5-0. Sometimes that means we 0-5. Sideboard-wise, a bunch more creature tutors. We get a Brain Banger for a Thoughtseize, Graveyard Hate, Catch-All, Swish Army Knight. We get some removal. We get some life gain. Few counters. Few removal spells. Yarion in the companion slot. And that's basically it. Can we tutor up the right thing at the right time to value our opponent out with Huntmasters and Crate Makers and just little bit of this, little bit of that, tons of one-ofs held together by Enigmatic Incarnation. So that is the plan. Oh, I love the Assassin's Trophy art too. The Assassin's Trophy art's really sweet. Way sweeter than I even imagined it was going to be. Like, it's really good. Adam Jake, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A pile of goodness. Pile should be a positive thing. I think if you call a deck a pile, that's a compliment, right? Sometimes, at least. I mean, I guess the Dreamer meme deck we played, that was a pile, and that was not in a positive sense. Oh, hey, what's up, Davis? How are you? 11 p.m. and you got to work tomorrow. Oh, that is getting a little late. Seems more likely to 5-0 with this than to 6-0 with the Jeskai pile. The Jeskai deck, I've spent the last few days thinking about that deck, and I still can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. Does anyone have any ideas how someone ended up there? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So, like, what possibilities could lead to that deck being a thing? I'm not even talking about Wizards publishing it, but just, like, how do we end up with someone playing that deck? Like, building that deck? Like, how does that actually happen? Because, obviously, like, you have 5 people scoop in a row or something, and you could end up getting 6 wins. But how did someone build the deck? How do you have 2 Griffinnaires and 1 life gain card? Why do you have 2 Ruined Crabs and no mill synergies? Like, maybe, I guess it's just the cards that they own. That could be possible. I thought because they had 1 of each rare dual land, but no more than that. I was thinking maybe they were Brawl players. Oh, why is our chat missing? Uh-oh. Aha! It has returned. There we go. Perfect. We will reveal a Yarion. Yes, please. But, like, how do you end up there? Yeah, chat's there now. When we even have the Assassin's Trophy. Okay, this is the dream. This is not the meme, this is the dream. Oh no. Oh, mono red? Just kidding. I take it all back. Well, that's Misty Rainforest. Crack Misty Rainforest. Get a forest, the non-misty variety. Thank you for the cheer, by the way. Get a snow-covered forest. Abundant growth. Draw a card. I'll pass the turn. I mean, we might have to Assassin's Trophy the Soulscar Mage, which is awkward. They could be a Brawl player, have been doing some limited arena event, then select a deck for something else. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just... At least, like, the Night deck, I could figure it out. When we did the Night deck, it was, like, budget-friendly. It, you know, maybe someone who hadn't built a ton of decks before, or maybe someone working with the card pool they had. That one at least made sense. It wasn't good, but it did make sense how you could end up with that. The last one we played, I've not been able to figure it out. Challenger? Yeah? Alright, opponent hits us. Down. Wow, 13 already. Okay. How do we remain alive long enough to do anything? obviously winning the die roll next time would be step one. Let's see. We can. Oh boy. How's our opponent play so many cards already? Well, I guess we snow-covered swamp. Leave up Assassin's Trophy. I guess it's Assassin's Trophy into Uro and to pray really hard. Bob Ross lands Nadamoto. So I believe that some people got all their secret lair codes. I don't know. I don't know what like what determines when you get them and why some people got them and other people. I thought they said they weren't releasing any of the codes until they shipped them and you paid for them in like March. But some people must have gotten them because they are currently existing on Magic Online. So that includes the Bob Ross lands. There are some of them out there if you can find them. Yeah, I mean this matchup, losing the die roll is probably not what this 5-color pile wants to be playing exactly, but well, all right, sweet Assassin's Trophy, out of here, you Soul Scar made you. Uro, Escape Uro. Yeah, I mean, the question is, can we live long enough to do any of that? That is far from a guarantee. Opponent, hey, it's another lightning bolt. So we are down to dead. 7, 3. Literally. I mean, what do you even do? Like, what can you possibly even do about that? That was our opponent turn 3 kill through a removal spell. Quantum and Craigmeister. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Well, Auriac Champion's good. Knight of Autumn seems good. Spell Pierce might also be good. Yeah, actually, maybe we just go on Thin Ices and not counters. So what's bad? Eidolon doesn't do anything. Charming Prince is... How do you sideboard with this deck? Crate Maker can kill something. Meddling Mage we probably don't need. Magus of the Moon seems pretty bad. Oath of Kaya good. We have to cut 3 cards? Alright, chat. Pick me 3 cards to cut. we need 3 cuts. What's our worst cards? I've never played Lithoform Blight before either. I guess that's our Tron hate, that we can sack to Incarnation. Why do we even play a card like Crate Maker? I mean, it's removal. We can tutor it from sacking a 1-drop with Incarnation. How does this deck work? That is a good question. It's kind of like a birthing pod-esque style deck. Like a creature toolbox built around Enigmatic Incarnation, being able to sack stuff to get what we need. We only played 1 game with it. We died on turn 3 to burn. So we have not really seen the deck. Maybe we could have a couple of Lithoform Blades. We have not really seen the deck do its thing yet. Yeah, Maggot could be worth cutting, especially if they have Lava Darts. Lava Dart is good against Maggot. Ooh. We even have the Incarnation, but is it too slow? Tap land into nothing? Oh, it might just be too slow. Apparently they released at least some. Ooh. All right, well, this is kind of the same, but at least we have an untap land. So we will put Yari onto the bottom. Windswept Heath, crack it, get a forest. Yeah, this is not bad. This is reasonable. Snow-covered forest. Utopia's Brawl, blue. Better than birds here, I think, because birds probably gonna die. All right, get a blue source. Pass the turn. It's got a little bit of everything. We got a little bit of ooh. All right, turn 1 crash through. That's much better than turn 1 threat. Yeah, let's Omen, because if we get an untapped green source, we want to play birds, and then set up for Incarnation. Ooh, and a Spellskite. Oh, we'd have to shuffle it away. Hmm. Actually, I guess this is fine. Put on top, put on top. This is fine. We can just play the Triome, not play the birds. We can steal Incarnation, and we get a spell site out of the deal, which is good. Yeah, this deck it's got a little bit of everything. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Opponent Lava Spikes. Gets it, hits us. Well, Windswept Heath. Crack Windswept Heath. Snag a Snow-Covered Plains. Play Incarnation. Haha! The fun has begun! This might be good enough. This might be good enough. We're definitely going for it. Slays Unbound! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we sack Omen. We get a 3-drop. Oh, we can do a little value loop? What are we getting? Here's our options. Knight of Autumn's like a safe, boring choice. Renegade Rattler is a spicy choice to just get back Omen. Skyclave Apparition is another safe choice. We could get Uro, try to set up for the long game. Yeah, I mean, we got the pot out before we died, which is very good. We're at 13. Huh. Next turn, we can Spell Skite and Omen. Yeah, I want to wait one more turn, I think. Oh, Renegade Rattler would be sweet. It's just so risky. Like, what if they just kill Renegade Rattler and do what they did last time, where they just straight up, like, hit us for bolt, bolt, bolt. That's 9, pump, die. And let's get Knight of Autumn. I think that gains us the most life, and it also leaves a blocker. Let's go to 17. I think that's fine. Kenton FTW, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm still waiting for you to use this silly Safari deck I sent you for Commander Clash. It's on my list for a potential viewer submitted weekend, or maybe, oh boy, the Manamorphoses of Doom. So many of them. Boat it. Another Swift Spear. And a Bolt. Yep. Well, that was not a great turn for us. Opponent hits us. Down to 11. Plays a land. Light up the stage 2. Soulscar Mage crash through. It never ends. It never ends. So we will play a Omen of the Sea. 2. Bottom, top. Play a Spell Skite. Go to our end step. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, Omen for Deputy might be what we have to do. I guess Spellskite can protect it. I think that's our best bet. Get the Deputy. Get rid of the Swift Spears. If they have bolts, we can spend some life on Spellskite. They need a lot of bolts to kill our Deputy here. Opponent, crash through, draws a card. Sure. I mean, it's kind of working. The Enigmatic Incarnation is finding us stuff. The problem is you have to put Utopia Sprawl in a forest. So, because we had already tapped this, we would Utopia Sprawl, we'd have to tap Triome, and then we would lose it. So it actually isn't literally free. Now it becomes free. So we get to Utopia Sprawl on green. We get to play Icefang Coatl to draw a card. We play Birds of Paradise. We play Misty Rainforest. We pass the turn We sack a Utopia Sprawl. Okay, it's kind of working. The birthing pod is working. We will take a Auriok champion. Pass the turn. The motley crew has assembled. I mean, so we could have used the Triome, but it only enchants a forest. So if we tap, we already have this tapped. If we tap this to cast Utopia Sprawl, our only forest already tapped. So we're not getting that mana back immediately. So it wasn't free there because we didn't have a untapped forest to put it on. Okay. Lava Dart for no real value. Light up the stage number 2. Oy. Ay, ay, ay. Lava Spike Sunbait Canyon. We're going to need some life gain. Somehow, some way. Life must be gained. Another land. Opponent. Passes. We untap. We draw land. So all we can get is a 2-drop? That's not ideal. Play the land. Play the Utopia Sprawl. Oh, we're giving our opponent so much time to burn us out. Pass the turn. Get in for 1. Send a message. Grab Yariad for the future. End of turn. Sack Utopia Sprawl. Get a... Charming Prince. Gain some life. And opponent scoops it up. Okay, we can beat him. There is a possibility. Yes, it's a Modern Night, Mr. Ash. That actually kind of worked. Yeah, the problem with Brain Mega is we know there's a Lava Dart. So the odds of it living, I mean, maybe our opponent misplays, but it seems like the odds of it living are pretty low. Companions are like commanders. If you forget about them, it's not a big deal, right? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, one of the hard parts of Enigmatic Incarnation is you can only sack enchantments and only get creatures. So it is almost as powerful as Birthing Pod, but it's got the weird twist where you need this very specific mixture of enchantments and creatures for it to actually work. So it's like Birthing Pod on hard mode. Once it gets going in the right deck, it's pretty much Birthing Pod, where only once a turn, but still, you can get something every single turn, which is insane. You started loving and playing Modern because of me. Oh, that is awesome. Modern is such a great format. I really love Modern. All right, let's see if we can guess a card. Let's see. How about? Come on, let's get a good one. What do we got here? That one feels a little bit damaged. Okay, this one. I don't know if this one's not. I don't know if I call this card good, but it is a rare. It is a rare from Ether Revolt, I believe. Ether Revolt or Kaladesh? I can't remember what a Kaladesh set symbol looks like. I think, hey, what's up, Elf? I'm gonna say Ether Revolt. And then I'll probably get yelled at. Maybe it's Kaladesh. One of those. It makes energy. You can sack enchantment creatures, but it's not an energy creature. Oh, it is Kaladesh. It's not an energy creature that ever saw play anywhere. It is a white energy-producing creature. The rare white energy-producing creature. There's not many of them. Does anyone... Oh, wait, we got a winner. It is King Super Ginny. It is Etherstorm Rock. It is. I don't think we've ever played this card. I was thinking about it. I don't think we've ever played Bioplasm either. So far we're 2 for 2 of cards we've never played, which is kind of weird. Ginny, if you would like Etherstorm Rock, send me an email with your address. Let me know if you'd like to sign it, and I will hook you up. Oh, Geostome, yeah, the Miner is the other white rare one, isn't it? All right, well, run it back. Let's do that one more time. We got to be on the draw this time. Where these cards come from? So a viewer randomly emailed me and said, "I'm getting rid of my collection, and I want you to have it. So I will. I'm just gonna send it to you." So they sent it to me, and which was very nice of them. So super big thank you. So they sent it to me, and there's some decent stuff. Some Shocklands I think are probably the best cards. Some other Commander stuff, and I just realized I had this whole pile of them sitting around. I was like, huh, maybe we do a little game with it. Hey, what's up, Archburglar Lord? Maybe that would be a way to do a bit of a giveaway of some cards and have some fun by making people try to guess them. How does one go about redeeming a Moto code for a secret lair? I can't find my code in my email. So redeeming the code itself, here they go, is pretty easy. You just go to the store tab, and then oh wait, oh right here, down at the bottom. You can just type in the code. As far as actually getting the code, though, I was under the impression that they were not sending the code until they actually shipped the product. That was my understanding. So I was kind of surprised that they were available at all, because I didn't think you were supposed to get the code until you paid and they shipped in like March. But apparently some people already got them because I was able to buy a copy on GoBots. Yeah, opponent's off to the fast start again. 2 1-drops. Well, Verdant Catacombs go. Ugh, yeah. We're seeing the awkward mana. Gonna be hard to Skyclave next turn. Lava Spike, grows the Dorks. This again. Opponent goes to combat, attacks us. Alright. Down to 12. Assassin's Trophy is like the worst removal spell too, because it gives our opponent a land, so it's actually pretty punishing. Well, Snow-Covered Swamp. The ambitious mana. You can pay fully for your secret lair now, and if you fully pay, they send you the codes. Oh, I see. So the pay later when they ship is just an option? Ah, I misunderstood that. I thought that was the only option. Down to 10. Oh, boy. Ah! All right. So Spear Light up the stage. Jeez. They always have the light up this stage, don't they? Always having light up the stage. It's like the standard version of always having the Embercleave. It's the same thing. They just always have it 1,000,000% of the time. Opponent, Lava Spikes again. Oh, we're so dead. Yeah, I assume this is probably one of our least good matchups, especially if we lose the die roll. Like, while our deck has some power, it's slow power. That takes a while to get set up. And our opponent has had very, very solid, like average, above average draws. So we saw last game when they did not have the 1,000,000 1-drop start, things went much better, but yeah. I always have it. Oh, dear. Well, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what Mono Red wants to do, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Have you had a commander clash with any limits on CMC? Like, nothing bigger than 4 CMC. We've done some weird restrictions in the past. I think we did everything had to have the same CMC. I don't know if we definitely did everything has to have the same CMC, because that's how Tomer made 6-drop Tribal. I don't think we've ever done only 4 CMC or less, or 4 CMC or more. That could be interesting. Although, I feel like the less restriction... Hey, what's up, Doug? How are you? I feel like if we went 4 CMC or less... Oh, is this again? Running it? Oh my god, it is. Oh, really? We're just gonna play. We're gonna lose the die roll against mono red on the play every round of this league. Oh, it's a Swift Spear and then a lightning bolt. Triple 1-drop. Okay, fair and balanced. Opponent gets in, hits us. Well, Prismatic Vesta, crack it. Get a snow-covered plains. Play Oath of Kaya. Kill a Soul Scar Mage pass the turn. Opponent. Sprite Dragon. Yeah. Opponent goes to combat, attacks for a bundle. Hits us down to 16. And, I told you they always have it. They always have it. Oh, there's a record. Well, we can Skyclave Apparition to get rid of Sprite Dragon. I mean, we're trying. We're fighting. We're fighting hard with our tiny bit of mana. Opponent land. Manamorphose. Free pumping of the Swift Spears. Drawing a untapped land for Huntmaster would be pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Sacks, draws. Petty Thief are birds, yeah. Goes to combat, attacks, hits us. We will Abundant Growth a land, draw a card. Land. We need a land. We really need a land. Really. Okay, that is technically a land. We will Abundant Growth the land, draw a card. We will Birds of Paradise. Feeling pretty slow, though. Our opponent, again, has a million 1-drops. Again, had to light up the stage. Opponent, Soulscar Mage, 1-drop 4. Goes to combat. Attacks. Ugh. Alright, no blocks. Petty Thief, the Birds of Paradise. Pubs the Dorks. Mutagenic Growth. So now we can't play Huntmaster. Uro doesn't do it, though. Like, we can cast Uro, but Uro doesn't save us. Like, Uro puts us up to 5, but our opponent just has... I mean, they got it all. Alright, here we go. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? How are you? Opponent plays a land. Goes to combat. Attacks. We block. Our opponent casts a spell, and we die. Yup. Fair enough. Oh! Well, hopefully we play some other matchup at some point. Or win a die roll. I would also accept winning a die roll at some point. Alright, do a bit of trimming. Go down the Brain Maggot. Go down the Eidolon. Go down the Flicker Wisp. And... what's the last... maybe just a Lithiform Blight. Run it like that. No, we're on our second match. So far, we've just played Mono Red and lost the die roll twice in a row. I don't think Kunaros is very good. It dies to Lightning Bolt, and our opponent doesn't have meaningful graveyard synergies, I don't think. maybe like a lava dart or something, but I don't think it does enough. If it didn't die to lightning bolt, then it would be in the conversation. But it's just asking to die to all of our opponent's removal. I actually had a Bant Incarnation opponent in Standard the other day. It was a Yarian deck with Skyclave Apparition, Thassa, the White Saga, and Omen of the Sun. Ooh, that sounds spicy. Eidolon's, I don't think, I don't think Eidolon's good enough. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I think normally against Burn, the problem is they can just, well, this is like an instant replay of our last match, like almost exactly, which is kind of not great. The problem with Bird is they could just bird you on their turn, bird you on your turn. So I feel like Eidolon's, maybe because our opponent's like somewhat prowessy, maybe it would have more value than against a more like traditional burn deck. However, I don't think Eidolon is actually very good against burn in general, just because so much of their stuff is instant speed, so they can just play around it super easily by casting stuff during each person's turn. Curious about Skyclave Apparition into Escape Protocol at Standard. Escape Protocol is a sweet card. You get to Fiend Under some things. Seems powerful. I mean, you are going to leave your opponent a bunch of tokens, right? So that is a bit of a drawback. But yeah, I mean, it is like repeatable removal. Potent, Soul Scarbage, light up the stage, mutagenic growth. We're dead. Sprite Dragon, sure. Well, we will crack this. We'll get another Triume. Opponent goes to combat, hits us. Well, play a land. Awkwardly, we can't actually get any value from Incarnation next turn. We're 2 turns away, but gain 4 life, up to 21 temporarily past the turn. Opponent cracks. And has the bolt, grows the dorks, kills the knight. And Stormwing Entity. Gets to scry, 1 to the top, hits us. Well, we will play Omen of the Forge. If they have mutagenic growth, oh my goodness, that would be so bad. Okay, we actually killed a thing. We will play a Abundant Growth. Draw a card. We'll play Misty Rainforest. Opponent's still got a scary prowess board, though. Like, we could still just be literally dead this turn. They kept a card on top. Opponent gets in. Hits us. Well, crack. Take a Overgrown Tube. Untap. Ooh, On Thin Ice is actually a good draw. We will... Alright, Windswept Heath. Crack Windswept Heath. This gives us hope. There's hope. There's hope. Yeah, Stormbring's a good prowess card for sure. Get a forest. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I think we have to do this first. On Thin Ice. Get rid of Stormwing Entity. Put our opponent down to 1 creature. Enigmatic Incarnation. Oh, if they have Brazen Borrower. Enigmatic Incarnation. Oh, no. Oh. No fun for us. Okay. Opponent has a counter, a dep. Learned something today that I had completely forgotten about, is that the mono white lock deck, Solemnity is such a sweet card against Marvel. If you drop it, yeah, Solemnity is very sweet against Marvel for sure. If you drop it, it gets shut down. If they can't deal with it, yeah, you could definitely lock an energy deck completely out of the game. If you if you do have it. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess we get Yarion. Land go. Don't kill us. Opponent untaps. How about playing a version of this deck with Reality Acid and Riptide Chimera? Ooh, that would definitely be spicy. Fidgets, welcome. We draw it. All right. Welcome to the Fidge Bowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Well, Yarion. We drew the other one. Right on cue. Oh my god. All the mystical disputes. Okay, another one. Well, pass the turn. Put it on depths. Goes to Gobat. Passes. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try this again. Yarion. Opponent. Oh, counters all of our stuff and we resolve a spell and they just run away? Alright, well, okay. We didn't really get to do things because our opponent just counter scrammed, but I built a draft deck around this card. I also pulled an Uro. You can see where it's going. Around Enigmatic Incarnation? That's sweet. Yeah, I mean, it is a really powerful card. It's hard to build around, but if you get it going, it's really powerful. Eidolon, is that actually worth it? Do we want to fight their counter wars? Is that worth it? We've done a good job of somehow drawing our one Spellskite all the time. Am I a Sabres fan? I have never actually been a hockey fan. So, out of all the hockey teams, I would be a Sabres fan if I was a hockey fan, but I'm not. I've never really been a hockey fan. So, and I actually don't know what their New Jerseys look like. Hockey is the one sport that the one like major American sport that I basically know nothing about. Yeah. All right. This is, I would say, reasonable. Reasonable enough that we will keep it. Hey, Seth, I hope everything is doing fine. I got this sweet new baby I've been brewing. I thought you'd like to take a look. Ooh, let me see, Dexy. Soul Scar Mage, sure. Well, Misty, crack it. Grab a Forest. Yeah, gonna have a lot of Utopia sprawls. Quain is definitely one of the more unique commanders from Commander Legends, and it draws a lot of cards, so I like it just for that reason alone. Do I watch any soccer? I don't mind soccer, but I don't follow it like I follow it more than I follow hockey. But as far as sports, I think football and basketball would be like 1 and 2. And then I guess like baseball I hate watching, but I like keeping track of it because it's one of the best like stats sports. And you have like 150 years of like stats that you can do analytics on and so forth. So I like baseball for statistical purposes, even though watching baseball is the boringest. Good lord, it's a boring thing to watch. So I never watch baseball, but I follow it a little because of that. Soccer would probably be next. And then, but I don't watch that all that much either. Yeah, I've seen like hockey and lacrosse live just randomly a couple times, and it actually is like super entertaining. I think lacrosse is actually very entertaining as well. Lacrosse has like, yeah, there's a light up the stage. Lacrosse kind of has a cult following around here because of Syracuse is like traditionally one of the best lacrosse colleges like in the world or in the country. So because of that, There's actually a little bit of like a lacrosse fan base around upstate New York, but I've seen a couple of live lacrosse, like professional lacrosse games, and I actually was surprised at just how entertaining it was. I'll put this on blue. Omen of the Sea. Wow, they spend the lava dart. That's good for us. We don't have white mana, though. Ugh. Huh. Onto Ice would be good if we could cast it. Hey, what's up, Thizzle? How are you? What do we do with this? Favorite sports team? Probably Buffalo Bills. NFL. Huh. All right. Pass the dirt. Okay. Opponent. Going to borrow. Ooh, a Utopia Sprawl. Interesting. And a land. And bolts the bird. Opponent hits us. Well, Utopia Sprawl on white. Eidolon. Triome. Go. Can Eidolon save us? Yes, more options for channel points is something that that would be good. Do I watch a TV show? I've been watching a show called Naruto. I have never. What's Naruto about? I've never heard of Naruto. Oh, Black Souls Mage. Wow, opponent passes. Interesting. Well, play a land. Play Charming Prince. Opponent runs out Brazen Borrower. Alright, well, we will gain 3. Pass the turn. I mean, we're not in that bad of shape. We're not in that bad of shape at all. Naruto was about a pirate and a devil fruit that gives powers. Ooh. Oh, okay, this is even better. Opponent can't cast another spell. They're not expecting the Coatl. Opponent attacks. Do we want to sack this first? Yeah, I guess we do. Sack this. Grab a Triome. Play a Ice Fang Coatl. Can't cast a spell, can't stop it. It is sniping your creature, whether you like it or not. We draw more lands, which isn't ideal, but we get to block and kill Brazen Borrower. Untap. Abundant Growth. Well, let's play. All right, let's cast Glasspool Mimic. Copy Charming Prince. Gain 3. get a Yarion, put it in our hand, Windswept Heath. I mean, we're at a pretty high life total, honestly. Opponent bolts the Eidolon. It doesn't kill it, though. Okay. Opponent untaps. The Yarion's actually been good. So is Naruto actually worth watching? If you watch anime, you need to check out the bookseller when I sent you a while back. I have still not watched any anime. Opponent's gonna take down the Eidolon. Well, here they come. This is their turn to go for it. Plays a land. Ops. Are we dead? To the top. Not the best direction. Oh! Free spell. The stuff still grows. The Sprite Dragon getting ridiculously huge. Okay. Oh my goodness, again! Chaining them together! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh boy. Oh dear. Well, free spell's good. Even broken. Opponent goes back the land. Plays a Swift Spear. Goes to combat. Attacks with everything. So mutagenic growth is in hand. I'll crack this. This is not the good life, that's for sure. Temple Garden tapped. So if we block here, and our opponent has mutagenic growth, we take 9 in 6 to go to 1. All right, let's just block here. I want to keep at least one Charming Prince to go with Yarion. Opponent passes. Oh, Incarnation 2. Huh. Is that better than Yarion? Is it better than Yarion, or do we have to wait? Have you watched Hell of a Boss? What's Hell of a Boss? I've not seen that either. Okay, so Incarnation can get a 2 or a 3. What's Hell of a Boss? I'm honestly not sure if Sky, like, the other option is we can Yarion, draw a card, gain life, block, and then set up for Incarnation next turn. I kind of feel like that's better than Incarnation. I think we're going to go with that. So play Abundant Growth. Draw a card. Play a Yarion. Do some blinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blink it all. End of turn, stuff returns. Blue. And blue. All right, move them around. Scry draw. Gain life. I mean, maybe we got hope here. Land bottom. On thin ice top. Up to 12. Abundant growth. Well, all right. All right. What do you got? Please don't kill a Sprite Dragon. Opponent. Saxa Islet. Okay. That's good news. That's very good news. All we need is to be able to chump block, and we should be in good shape. All right. Extract Squaddle. Yes. There's only 2 in the deck. It's some demons that travel to overworld, to jobs for people, that's going to send to hell. You can find on YouTube. Ooh, that sounds kind of interesting. About it. Big attack. Well, block and block. We will, on thin ice, get rid of Sprite Dragon. We will, on thin ice, get rid of Soulscar Mage. Opponent. Tap Steam Vents. Oh, okay. That means we know the coast is clear. No counter to worry about. Incarnation. Abundant Growth. Prismatic Vista. End of turn. Sacrifice. Omen. 3-drop will be a... Actually, you know what? Let's just get Seasoned Pyromancer. Discard the Uro. Draw some cards. Get some blockers. It's happening. It's happening. Did I see that Krim's grandmother had a stroke? Yeah, I talked to Krim earlier today, so definitely thoughts with him, Krim. Last I heard from talking to Krim, he wasn't sure how good or bad things were, and all right, we got the win. Yeah, wasn't really sure how good or bad things were. I don't know if he's heard since then. That was a couple hours ago, but yeah, definitely keep Crib's Grandma in your mind, in your prayers. Yeah, so that was actually a good one. Apparently, we can beat the aggro deck. Enigmatic Incarnation, like, it feels like once we get Incarnation, the deck just really goes off. I hereby challenge you to build decks around these cards. Blade of Velis. Alright. Blade of Velis pumps turds things into all creature types. And Shield of Velis. I mean, Shield of Velis, I think, has a bit of value. It's not good, but you can, like, turn all good creatures into a certain creature type and then turn on a Lord or something. So there are some shenanigans, I would say. They're definitely interesting. The Bile's winning. We got to feed the kids. We got to feed the kids tonight. The non-existent children. They need some sweet, sweet treasure chests. I built a Boros Blake Petermonica commander deck. That's exactly my kind of commander deck. The thing about Enigmatic Incarnation is that you get your pod out and you can just draw good stuff and play it. Yeah, I mean, if you get it out, things are definitely good. The downside is it is a bit slow. We've also played aggro twice, but it is slow-ish if you're just playing against a bunch of 1-drops. So there is a drawback to the power. Awesome, dude! I am doing pretty well. How are you doing? Well, Yarion it is. Incarnation us. Ugh. Land us. Oh boy. Not well, awesome dude. I take it back. Erase those words. That was before the 00 lander. Alright, please be Tron. Please be Tron. We will put you to the bottom and you to the bottom. Alright. Well, go. 5 cards of fun. Yeah, the new removal spell artwork super sweet. Yeah, I don't know why they're already on Moto. Apparently, like, you can choose to pay early, and if you do choose to pay early, you get your codes early, something like that. But yeah, the Assassin's Trophy looks great. I mean, I kind of like Secret Layers. Some of them have been pretty spectacular. Opponents said they're playing Boros Land Destruction. They saw what we were playing, and they wanted it to be even, so they wanted to let us know what they were playing. Snow Covered Mountain. Blood Moon's probably decent against us, isn't it? Blood Moon backed by Land Destruction. Relic of Progenitus. Well, crack this. Grab a... I guess we gotta get basics. Snow-covered swamp. Untap. Secret Lairs are awesome except for when they're special cards. Yeah. Hopefully Wizards, and I don't think they have because they already said, oh, we got a bunch of these planned, but hopefully Wizards learned the lesson about unique cards in Secret Lairs. Like, that was the issue. That was really the whole issue. So, if Wizards can learn that lesson, like, I think there are some concerns about just, like, LGSs. Does it punish LGSs too much? But outside of that, I think almost everyone is on board with like, wow, that's a really cool Assassin's Trophy, and I can get it for a reasonable price. Like almost everyone loves that. That's kind of the issue. The issue is that like unique cards is really what pushed people over the top, I think. Did you see the article who told Wizards could be sold by Hasbro next year? Yes, I did. I saw that article going around on Twitter, and I did see it. Oh boy, Land Destruction might be tough. Tough arena, especially on the mulligan. We're playing our own kind of Land Destruction. Oh, no land. Yeah, this deck is just all Land Destruction. So yeah, I did see that article, although when I read it, I didn't really see much that sounded like proof that anything was happening. So yeah, at this point I'm kind of taking it with a grain of salt. When I read it, it was just kind of like it felt like it was just all speculation. Like, oh, Wizards like the contract dispute lawsuits, I think was the big thing that it pointed to. Like, oh, Wizards is having these contract dispute lawsuits. Does that mean they're like selling the company? It would make sense that they were trying to clean up old contracts because it would be easier to sell the company if they didn't have contracts or something. So I didn't really see much in there that was convincing to me. Like, it makes sense, and I can see what they're saying. Like, oh, if Wizards or Hasbro was thinking about selling Wizards, they might do some of these things. But I don't think you could read too much into essentially like two lawsuits where Wizards apparently like changed their mind about products that they had contracts for and there's a dispute over them. Like, I don't know. To me that doesn't seem like evidence that Hasbro is trying to sell Wizards. Could they be trying to sell Wizards? Sure, like they could be. Anything is possible. Well, all right. Omen of the Forge, prove your worth. Sniping a Planeswalker. We got some bad mana situations, though. We are not Jund. Sunbaked Canyon. Opponent passes. Land, please. Well, we asked for a land, and we did get one. Still can't cast this Uro past the turn. Yeah, that was Omen of the Forge at its literal peak. Yeah, the Lithophore Blights, they help against Tron, and they're good when we can sacrifice them to get better things. That's why they're in the deck. Opponent, Karn the Great Creator. Huh. We're running out of Omen of Forges. Ugh. this might be the lock of us losing a land repeatedly. I'm assuming they get Lattice, or not Lattice, the other 2-drop one that can eat a land every turn. Hey, what's up, Dober? How are you? Yeah, liquid metal coating has arrived. Well, let's scry. Yeah, I guess we gotta go bottom. Like, Triome does let us cast stuff eventually. Overgrown Tube doesn't do anything. We draw. Yeah, opponent shuts down a land. Abundant Growth. Draw a card. Prismatic Vista. Crack Prismatic Vista. Running out of land. Snow-covered island. Oh, so we get to play an Uro, but we're going to lose a land every turn for the rest of the game. Misty Rainforest. Yeah, pass the turn. Do you love or hate playing against Nekusar decks? You draw extra cards, but they're painful. I don't mind playing against Nekusar decks. I don't like playing against, like, Narset Wheel style decks. So if you're playing those synergies, just like Wrath Your Hand deck, I don't at all enjoy playing against that strategy. But just Nekusar, like, fairly, quote unquote, where you're trying to win with damage and not by janky people out with a wheel, in like, or with a like Hull Breacher or a Notion Thief or something. I'm definitely fine with that strategy. I built a Zero Toolbox deck, but the catch is every enchantment in the deck only counters one matchup. Wait, what do you mean? Every enchantment only counters. So like each enchantment's only good against one archetype or something? Well, I guess we get a Triome. We untap. We Uro. 1, 2, 3. Dirty Uro player. Confirmed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dirty Uro coming into play. Alright, well, put a land into play. Pass the turn. If our opponent can't answer the Uro's good. We're kind of fighting the good fight, considering how much opponent's hand is double bolt, apparently. Oh. Alright, just kidding. Life is over. Brutally. So what are you thinking that Kaldheim's going to be like? What are we actually expecting? Opponent cashes in a land, draws a card. We'll have to play Boros Land Destruction at some point. It definitely looks miserable to play against. One thing that I really dislike, that makes me very sad, we've talked about this before with with Emrakul in Grizzlebrand, invalidating reanimation targets. As someone who loves Mono Red Prison, and loves this style of deck, I really, really hate that they printed card, and now card is just the right way to play it every time. So you don't get to play Kos, and you don't really get to play Chandras, or maybe you play a couple along with the Karn, but it just because you get to tutor out land destruction from your sideboard, and it's really good to blow up a land every turn, it just invalidates so many cards that I think are way sweeter and more interesting than just having to play Karn to be competitive. Which that makes me sad, because Koth is such a sweet card, and there's so many cool planeswalkers. So it's a little bit sad to see them all invalidated. The bad news here is we just lose to Emrakul, so that is an issue. Other Triomes would be good. How do you save deck lists on the extension? Ooh. That is a good question. Chat. I thought you could just click it in and download it, but maybe I'm incorrect. Hey, what's up, Tempest? Yeah, we won't scoop. I mean, all right, opponent has another removal spell. Well, Lithiform Blight. Lithiform Blight. Draw a couple cards. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. And... yeah, do you think that... okay, so here comes Emrakul. Do you think it's going to be a snow set? What's up, Tempest? Good to see you. My Cowline predictions are... wait. Are each color combo for each... a color combo for each realm. Each color combo for each realm. So kind of like Shards of Alara or something, where like each group has its own color combo. No, Nahiri's sweet. I like Nahiri. I actually don't even think... I don't think Nahiri's like busted or anything. It's a solid planeswalker, but it takes some work, some amount of work to actually win the game with it. And you gotta play an Emrakul in your deck. And you usually can only play one Emrakul in your deck. And you can draw the Emrakul at the wrong time. So there is some risk there as well. Alright, so Eidolon's bad. The problem we're gonna have here is our opponent's playing like 20 land destruction spells. Which makes our plan of putting Utopia Sprawls on things to fix our mana very sketchy. Very, very sketchy. That's going to be an issue. So we can cut this. Magus of the Moon seems really bad. Skyclave seems good. I mean, I don't think we can not. Like, I don't think we can not have access to Utopia Sprawl. Maybe we can cut a Utopia Sprawl, but I think we mostly need it. Brain Maggot's probably decent. Maybe we go down 2. Oh, it makes our mana even more sketchy, but... why is there a rumor that Oko's going to be in the set? Has there been... is there actually something... yeah, can you email it to me, Uncle Karlov? That would be great. I think, I have not really seen Blink Feather. That's kind of an interesting take on it. But yeah, that'll give me a more hard copy. Oh, how are things, Mega? So why is there a rumor that Oko's going to be in the set? I haven't seen anything other than people saying, have you heard the rumor about Oko being in the set? But I haven't seen any like official leaks or anything like that. Oh, there's an actual leak of Oko? Oh. Oh, well, hopefully that goes well, Mega. Sometimes it takes a bit to figure things out. I don't know about more Okos. Do we want more Okos in Magic? I have not seen this leak. Maybe it was leaked someplace outside of the normal realms, or maybe I missed it, but I have had several people be like, hey, what do you think about Oko being in the set? But I didn't know what they were talking about, so... I mean, I guess if it's a fair Oko, maybe it's okay. Perhaps. Well, play the Triome. Go. Keep up our sweet, sweet bird's paradise. This might be the crate maker's time to shine. We can crate a Karn, maybe? Well, alright. We're going to let that go and just cowaddle. Draw a card. Get the clock going. Here comes the 1/1s. I mean, maybe if it was a fair Oko, it would be okay. I think people would just be a little bit worried because Oko has such a connotation at this point. From being so broken the first time around. Have we tried streaming Among Us? We've done one Among Us stream, and it was pretty fun, actually. I could definitely see doing another Among Us stream at some point. Well, that's Utopia Sprawl. on red. Crate Maker. Verdant Catacombs. Boom. Take one. The Coatl Clock. Pass the turn. The Spell Pierce could be good this game. We need the Incarnation. That would actually make things start happening. About it. Yeah, I did see Kaya. Kaya was on the packaging, so I think Kaya's essentially confirmed. Alright, sure. I don't think that's the battle we're going to fight. Alright, crack this. Get a Triome. Okay, yeah, you got it. Birds down. Snow-covered island. Go to combat. Attack. One thing I've noticed about this deck is our clock is not very fast. We're playing some really little creatures that cannot actually win quickly, which is awkward. I kind of hope that Snow comes back. I don't think it would be overpowered if they designed it well. Well... Alright, threat dodged, untap, big draw, big draw, big draw. Omen's not the worst. Go to combat, attack ya, hit ya. Down to 11. We're getting there ever so slowly. We got a good double kill, me and Jim Davis, in the last game of our stream, which was sweet. That was my shining moment as an imposter. The double kill with Jim. Oh, more Nahiris? Aye, okay. Ticking up. Well, I guess this is okay. We get to Omen of the Sea. Go looting. Bottom. Well, alright. Run it back. Omen of the Sea Part 2. Snow-covered plains. We would like to just find the Incarnation. Incarnation would be great, great, great. Omen of the Sea. Ooh, Snow Triumphs would be super sweet. Ooh, alright, there's Incarnation. I'm sure we will get more Triomes eventually. I'm sure we'll get the rest of them. How long it takes? Will it be in Kaldheim? I think we already know that we're getting the rest of the flip lands in Kaldheim. So I don't expect it to be Kaldheim, but I do expect that we will get it eventually. If their last card is Mana Tithe, oh dear. That is a card this deck plays sometimes. Okay, it is not. Go to combat. Attack our opponent. End of turn. Sack the Omen of the Sea for a Skyclave Apparition to get rid of Nahiri. None of that noise. Pass the turn. What do you think about the point that snow lands are strictly better than basic? That's my only real issue with the snow mechanic. I do think that is a legitimate issue. However, I think that issue is already, come to be, more or less. We're already at a point where snowlands are better than normal basics. So I kind of feel like, does it really make a difference at this point? I'm not sure that it does. Well, sack Omen. Get a Renegade Rallier. Get back... Get back Omen. I guess we should have birdsed. Bottom and bottom. Alright, more Omens. Pass the turn. Opponent. I mean, as long as we keep playing enchantments, we don't really need lands. We can just hopefully Incarnation our way to the win. Oh! Alright, opponent finds the answer. Sacks the canyon. Plays the land. Oh, we wanted that so bad. I mean, do you think more snowlands would be bad? Do we want to avoid them? I do think it's awkward that they are better than normal lands. I wonder if there's any way. I think the problem though is more the powerful snow payoffs. Like, the issue isn't snowlands existing as much as Icefang Quaddle existing. Like, Icefang Quaddle is the type of card that makes snowlands better than basic lands, or Dread of Winter. Cards like that. So I think that is, I guess, a concern. But I kind of feel like I said, that the cat's already out of the bag on that one. Snowlands are already better than basic lands in formats like Modern, so I don't know. Does it matter anymore, or is that bell already rung? Flicker Wisp for lethal. I mean, we do have Flicker Wisp in our deck. I feel like we need to get rid of Nahiri. We can Deputy attack Nahiri. But then, okay, yeah, let's do that. But our opponent could have removal. If they kill it with the trigger on the stack, then Nahiri lives. Yeah, alright, let's play it safe. Let's just Omen of the Forge. These Omen of the Forge have been the Nahiri Assassins. That's the second Nahiri we've killed with an Omen of the Forge, which is sweet. Hey, thank you, Uncle Karlov. Yeah, that's the safest line. If we Deputy would be better, but if our opponent has Lightning Bolt, we get super blown out because they can kill it with a trigger on the stack. So I feel like this is safer at least. If we get to resolve Yarion, that's a lot of value. Could have won last turn with Oath to the Face, Flicker Wisp. Ooh, timely. Opponent gets in. Yeah, you might be correct. Do we still have Flicker Wisp in our deck? Or do we take it out? Oh, we didn't sideboard it out. Yeah, that might have been. That probably would have been the way to go. I think that would have worked. Well. Play a land. Play a Yarion. I feel like we're still in decent shape here. Yarion, coming down. Do some blinking of you. Blink them all. And a turn, they come back. The trade-off of Snowlands in Ice Age was barely anything wanted you to have them, and lots of things didn't want you to have them. That's another really, really good point. In the return of Snowlands, there was basically no drawback. There's no punishment for playing Snowlands. It's just kind of a free roll. So, along with maybe powering down payoffs, the other thing Wizards could do would be to just power up the hate. It would be very easy to make Snow Hate, and that would also solve the issue. Yeah, let's just get Omen. We would like to find Enigmatic Incarnation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spell Pierce is going to be a little Little too lacking now. Bottom. Birds of Paradise. Or you can make like Stone Rains or a Sinkhole for Snowlands. Like 3 mana blow up a land. This costs 1 less if it's targeting a Snowland. So there are plenty of things Wizards could do, I think, that would achieve that goal. And I think that goal's a good one. There is a Flicker Wisp in the deck. There is a single Flicker Wisp in the deck. Yeah, something, we had that hate back in Ice Age. We just don't have it in Modern. So I think that would go a long way. I mean, the deck is janky, that's for sure. Oh no, not another Chandra. Huh. Okay. So opponent blows up all the lands, which is a very good top deck. Opponent passes. Well, Windswept Teeth. Crack Windswept Teeth. Get a Breeding Pool. Untapped. Birds of Paradise. Birds of Paradise. Pass the turn. We'll see what our opponent top decks. If they hit a Wrath, we are in trouble. Thank you for the cheer, by the way. Opponent. Oh, that boom was a good draw. That was a very good one. Opponent. Passes. Lithiform Blight. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Deputy of Detention. Get rid of the tokens. Hit ya. We gotta try to close it out. I don't know if we get there. Down to 9. If they draw Wrath, we have 1 mana. Opponent. Tap land. Passes. We untap. Glasspool Mimic. Huh. Well, let's 1, 2. Lithiform Blight. Draw a card. 1, 2. Lithiform Blight. Draw a card. Overgrowth Tube tapped. Hit ya. The birds are coming through. Hit ya. Down 2, 5. So close. So close. Don't wrath us now. If Birds of Paradise was a 1/1 flyer for 1, yes, it would be broken. I mean, would it? I mean, we have Gilded Goose now, a 0/2. We have Noble Hierarch, which attacks for 1, technically. It doesn't add all colors, but it still does attack for 1. Well, hit you. To 1. Yeah. Glasspool Shore. Go. Oh, opponent. 1 turn to top deck. Or we got there with... They're casting something? Relic. Redraw. Hey, what's up, Butter? Oh, how are you? No, did I miss something? Oh, my apologies. I don't not like Hunter. I'm so sorry. I didn't I was focused on whether opponent was gonna wrath us. My apologies. Welcome. How is... Oh, I missed a raid? Oh no, that's doubly embarrassing. Oh dear. Hunter Benz rating with 151 a minute ago. I missed it. My apologies. Welcome, Raiders and Hunter. How was the stream today? Thank you so much. Oh, apologies. Dog of Myth with the gift sub to Hunter Pence. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup here for you. There's no splash noise for the... We need a raid noise. We need like a raid siren. Like in World War II, one of those like air raid sirens. We need something so we know that the raid is happening. Some tough losses with some spice. I know all about that life. I had a day last week, and I think one of the videos is up so far, but I literally had a day. And remember, I make magic videos and stream. Like, that's what I do for a living. But I had a day where I went 15 losses in a row across 2 different clients in 3 different formats. 0 for 15. 0 for 15. And yeah, that's some good professional streaming. I didn't say baseball was boring. I said I really like baseball for the analytics and statistical aspect. It's like my favorite sport for analytics and statistics. But as far as watching on TV, I honestly have a hard time watching baseball on TV. Like, specifically watching baseball on TV, I do find that a little bit boring. But I really like following the sport because it's one of the best statistic sports, and you got 150 years of statistics, and it is pretty good live. I've been to several live baseball games. When I lived in Denver, they used to have what was the name of it? I want to say it was the Rock Pile. This was like early 2000s. Denver had, I want to say it was a Rock Pile, and it was ridiculously cheap tickets where you could go and watch. You go and like sit back in the bleachers and watch the game for like I want to say like $2 or $5. It was something like ridiculously cheap in the Rock Pile. So I saw several Rockies games with friends just because it was like such a cheap night out. Like, and it is fun. Like, baseball live is fun. Statistics are fun, but just it's so long on TV. I think like that's kind of the issue I have on TV is you have a lot of time between action where you have the pitcher like taking the time to get the pitch ready, and then the pitch happens, and then that happens 5 to 10 times in a bat, and then you do it again. So there's not a whole lot of action as far as watching on TV. Watching it in person is much more interesting because you can actually see everything instead of just what the camera is focused on. So I think it's a much better in-person sport than a TV sport. That's me personally. Baseball is slightly more exciting than golf live. Oh, I can't watch golf live. No, I mean I can watch. I like when they get to the playoffs. I'll watch some baseball. The other thing about baseball is the regular season is just so long. Like football. So football I watch pretty regularly, but football I like. They have one game a week for 3 hours. Baseball, they have like 6 games a week for 6 months. Like, it's kind of amazing, honestly, that that professional baseball players can actually go through the season. I know maybe it doesn't have the same like intense physical collisions as like football or something, but boy, playing 162 games in a 6-month period or whatever, with traveling in between, it's actually like pretty impressive and mind-blowing that the baseball players can actually do that and like perform through that whole time. I mean, I enjoy golfing, but golf is something else that I can't watch on TV. It's so boring on TV. I never played baseball growing up, but I did play. I mean, I played for fun, but I never played on a team. But I did play one year in a like softball league. I am the worst outfielder you will ever meet. I vividly remember uh, going for a fly ball, misjudging the fly ball, and literally having it land on my head and roll out to the fence. And I think that was my last game in the outfield. Then they stuck me at third base after that, and it went much better. Not a good outfielder. Probably entertaining outfielder if you want to see people get hit by baseballs, but or softballs, but not a good one. All right, I think we need to. We probably need to get down this duress. Let's brain mag it. See what our opponent's got going on over. Oh, golly. Yikes. Timely double bolt Day of Judgment. That's a hand. Well, I guess we take the Day of Judgment. At least there's no land destruction. If there's good news, it's that there's no land destruction. I'm gonna build. Sorry again for missing the raid earlier. I'm going to build the most generic shell of a Bant Blink deck for the new Bant Dragon I opened in Etch Foil. How are the Etch Foils? I opened a few normal packs of Commander Legends, but I haven't actually seen an Etch Foil in person. Are they worth it? Like, wow, gonna bolt the bird, okay. Opponent passing. Like, are they worth getting, do you think? They look really cool. They look awesome in person. Do they, like, how do they compare to traditional foils? Like, is it a pretty meaningful upgrade over a normal foil? Huh. Well, I guess we keep. Actually, let's attack for 1 first. So, opponent, we know they have another bolt. Well, get in and hit ya. Brain Maggot number 2. Opponent. What do they got? Yeah, they're not super expensive, which is sweet. I got a collector pack. All 3 Etch foils I got were awesome. It's a lot better than regular foils. I might have to check some out. I want to build Hans in paper. After playing the Command Fest over the weekend, I kind of want more paper commander decks. I realized I have quite a few cards around, so I can probably build some just with what I have. I do not understand how paper players manage to keep their collection organized. Like, Moto's so easy. Oh, and they drew in a Nahiri too? Oh boy. Okay. Well, I don't know. There's a Nahiri coming. Nahiri could get back the Wrath. And then, how do we avoid losing to Emrakul? Yeah, opponent had all the answers this hand. Nahiri taken up. Gonna loot. Yeah, opponent's on the Emrakul plan. Well, crack the Windswept Teeth. Get the Triome. Unfortunately, this is an enchantment creature, so it always dies to Nahiri no matter what we do. Tapped or untapped, it still dies to it. Well, play Prismatic Vista. Crack Prismatic Vista. Snow-covered plains. Abundant growth, draw a card. We need some sort of Nahiri answer soon. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that's not an answer, but it gets closer. So we can hit Nahiri a bit. Hit Nahiri down to 3. And then attack it down to 1. Or down to 2. So we can't take down as easily. Alright. I mean, that's not the worst. Pass the turn. Ooh, borderless 3 visits. Yeah, 3 visits is a very good reprint. Like, 3 visits is one of those ramp spells that you should play in basically any deck. How did Command Fest go? It was very weird because the way that Command Fest, I mean, it went really well. It's a charity focused stream. So one of the things, the problem with Luris is our opponent, if we play Luris and recast Birds of Paradise, our opponent just can exile the Brain Maggot. Nahiri's going to be at 3. Get back the Day of Judgment, Wrath, everything. So I feel like Luris is actually pretty not great because of this Wrath that's just waiting to get us. Ooh. Oh, we don't have white. Oh, that's awkward. That's very awkward. That was going to save us. Well, hit Nahiri. Play a snow-covered swamp. Lithoform Blight, I think. Ourselves. Play the Mimic. Oh, actually, just kidding. Pass the turn. Yeah, this Wrath is causing all the issues. Because our opponent can Wrath us at any time. We know there's a Wrath here. So we can play Lurrus, and then our opponent gets back the Wrath, wraths away our Lurrus and the rest of our board, and then we can't ever beat the Nahiri. I feel like we need to try to find a way to get through the Nahiri, and then we can hopefully use Lurrus to rebuild. At least we got the Timely out of our opponent's hands, so that's going to make it a little more painful when they inevitably Wrath us here. So, well, ooh, Prismatic Vista, crack it. Us Nahiri, the Nahiri of Doom. Oh, we're out of planes? Ew. Yes, mana is an issue sometimes. Well, yeah. Play a Flicker Wisp. Flicker Oath of Kaya. Pass the turn. Oath of Kaya hit Nahiri. Opponent's getting to loot a lot of times, too. Now, Oath of Kaya, Nahiri back down to 2 temporarily. Oh, and they have the Bolt. Okay. So. Yeah, getting worse. I mean, looting every turn is a very good way to always have a removal spell in hand, as we've seen. I mean, the thing is, if Nahiri gets to 8, we lose. So we have to not let that happen, or we lose. It's as simple as that. Well, let's get Yarion. Play a land. Glasspool Mimic. On Brain Maggot. Opponent. Oh my god, it was... Oh, okay, so that's game. Alright, well, yep. That does it. So now our opponent just gets to... if they get a land, they get to blow up all the lands, and then we lose. So hopefully they don't draw land this turn. If they draw land, it's just literal game. Because they're going to... No one has lands except our opponent, and they'll have the Planeswalkers and the bigger board. All right, takes up Nahiri. So not over yet. Not over yet. Discards a Pillage. Yeah, more Flicker Wisp could be worth it. Opponent. Yeah, opponent is boom busting, among other things. On the other hand, if we get down Yarion, there is some hope. Because Yarion, then we have the biggest thing on the battlefield. Technically. Well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Play a Yarion. Yarion. Blinks. 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 Snow-covered forest. Get back our stuff. Copy Orion. keep the old Yorion. Brain Maggot. Draw a card. Oath of Kaya. Exile. You. Yeah, let's exile them all. Hidden Ahiri. Draw a card. Alright, pass the turn. They got double boom bust, but if they boom bust here, I think it's good for us. I think we got a hope. We got a chance. And we got the Omen. The Omen is the recipe to finally get rid of the Nahiri. Opponent takes it up. We're going to kill it. We have fought and ground for so long to get rid of it. Opponent discards a Condemn. True Conviction. We know the hand. It's Wrath and Boom Bust. That's it. Opponent passes. Return our stuff. We will hit Nahiri. Lithoform. Get rid of the Day of Judgment. Blink. Draw a card. Hit your Nahiri. Omen. Oh man, are we going to win this? Kill the Nahiri. Untap. Go to combat. Attack our opponent. Play a Luris. Oh, we're going to steal this, I think. Wow, what a grind. Luris lets us recast a Birds of Paradise. End of turn. Stuff comes back. Opponent desperately sacking. Attach. Burn your face. We do have to not time out, too. If our opponent finds Raz, we might time out. Oh, Vito. Vito. What a draw. What a draw. What a draw. Oh, that was a great draw. That was the best draw. That's a draw that might save us and let us win this game. I think, wow, this would be an insane win. Hey, what's up, Strictly Jess? How are you? Sorry, I promise. I promise if you're saying things, I will get to them. I will get to them soon. All right, so opponent gets a Chandra. This is going to buy our opponent time. We can't counter that. That is the draw our opponent wanted. Oh, boy. Actually, now we're going to lose. Oh, that's a draw. That's a draw. All right, ticks down. Sweeps the board. Well, we will scry with the Omen. Ooh, bottom top. No timeout, no timeout, no timeout. Untap. Go to combat. Attack Chandra. Hit Chandra. 112 on the clock. Misty. Crack Misty. No timeout, no timeout. Get a Temple Garden. Untap. Green. Black. White. Red. Blue. Niv. Give us some sweet cards. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. We can counter the Wrath. We counter the Wrath. Opponent. Well. Veto the Wrath. Dr. Sanchez, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opponent, passing. We untap. 44 seconds. Go to combat. Hit ya. play a meddling mage on Wrath of God, play a land, pass the turn, 26 seconds, about it. Oh, come on, come on. Come on. We know there's 2 boom busts in hand. They don't do it. Chandra doesn't do it. Another Wrath probably does. Oh, this is ridiculously close. Wow, this was such a long, crazy game. Oh, come on. Hold, hold, hold. The kids are hungry. They need a little treasure chest snack. Oh, found it. Thinking over their options. I mean, the good news is they haven't used slam to Wrath yet. If you have a Wrath, you just slam it. So it feels like they're trying to figure out if there's any chance they can live. And we might win this one with 20 seconds on the clock. Hey, what's up, Big CS Willie? How are you? Welcome. Good to have you. Yeah, it's ended up being a crazy game. No, our opponent, I think they're a stream viewer or a Twitter follower, because this was an opponent that an hour ago when we started, oh, we got the GGs. They told us what their deck was because they knew what we were playing, so they wanted it to be fair. So I don't think our opponent's salting out at all. They're just thinking, wow. Wow. 26 seconds on the clock. That was an insane game. We fought and ground, and that was an interesting one. That was a really fun game of Magic. Wow, the deck can grind. Up to 2-1. That means we only need one more. We only need one more to get a treasure chest, and if we get 2 more, it's even better. All right. Yeah, that was a really fun one. All right, before we go to the next game, 2 things. First, a super quick reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom, and if you need some magic, why isn't this Hey, there it is. It's Card Kingdom, and if you need some magic cards, you get them over at cardkingdom.com. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Otherwise, we got another Old Wolf. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Otherwise, we got another card to guess. Another card before round 4. What do we got here? What do we got? Picking one from the pile. Boom. I want something more exciting than that. I'm actually gonna look. I'm actually gonna look and try to find something a little bit better. We've had a couple bulk rares so far. Something at least a little more playable. All right, what are we going with? Okay, let's do this. This is not bad. So this is an interesting one. Next card. Hey, see you, Dober. Thank you for hanging out. We'll be back on Thursday. Ooh, Pioneer deck. Yeah, let me see Destructor. So this card, this is a blue instant. A blue instant. It comes from Eldritch Moon. It costs 4 mana. It is a rare. It is a rare blue instant that costs 4 mana. Oh, wow, we had the quick guess. Summary Dismissal from Fluffy Bottoms. And this is not just a summary dismissal. This is a shiny one. This is a foil summary dismissal. So if you'd like a foil summary dismissal for your commander deck, send me an email. Wait, did you get it first again, Lucid? No. Did you really? Why are you so good at this? I probably should have... Wait, did you really get it first? Why am I so bad at getting the first negate? Oh, it was Lucid again. Oh, all right. Lucid, you've already won, though. I probably should make a rule, or you're just going to own my entire Magic collection. Oh, next time we're gonna have to make a rule that you can only win one time, I think. But Lucid, I'm sorry, I apologize, Fluffy Bottoms. Lucid did get it first. Lucid, let me know if you want me to sign it. I'll stick it in the same envelope as your other one. Yeah, you're pretty good at this. The good news is I got a big pile of cards, so we can keep doing this if people want cards. And Lucid, no more winning tonight. You're not excluded forever, but if we do another 1 or 2 tonight. No more winning. You can guess if you'd like to, but we'll give it to the second place person just to spread the love a little bit because apparently you're really good at this game, Lucid. Very good at guessing cards. I mean, you're killing it, Lucid. I'm very impressed. Yeah, the summary dismissal is not that common of a card either. I don't think I would have got it with those clues. Blue instant from Eldritch Moon. They cost 4 mana. I don't think I would have got it as fast as Lucid did, honestly. And I know a lot of Magic cards, and I still think I would have not won. All right, on to round 3. We got to get at least one more for the treasure chest value. I used to play it in a lot of Commander decks. Yeah, it's kind of like, I think, on the fringes in Commander. We keep getting more counter spells. Exiling oh boy. Well, Lithiform Blight is that's our tech. That gives us some amount of hope. We got a Magus of the Moo in the sideboard, which could also... Ooh, Meddling Mage. Interesting. Well, Breeding Pool untapped, and Birds of Paradise. Go. What's the best Birds of Paradise art? For you personally, your number 1 Birds of Paradise art. Oh, okay. So the search trick. So maybe Lucid is just like the best searcher. Hey, see you, Donos. Have a great dinner. That could be. But searching is a skill. So I would not hold that against you. Ninth edition's a good one. I think that's the one. The original one is hard to beat just because it's a classic. The one I played the most was White Border ninth edition. But I kind of like the Secret Lair one too. Like, it's in the rotation now. Old Art, White Border, Secret Lair. Those are the 3 that I play the most. All right, so we need to shut down a land. I guess Urza's mine. Go for the second Tron land. I think that's the best technique. If your opponent has 2 Tron lands, if you have 2 copies of Urza's power plant in mind, I think you would play that first, thinking, oh, if it gets blown up, that's fine. So my theory is you name the second Tron land. Everything else equal. I don't know if that's a correct theory, but that's what I usually go with, for better or worse. We will Abundant Growth. Draw a card. Ooh, so many lands. So many lands. Yeah, the promo's good too. Judge promo. Can I send you a Hans Eriksson to have you sign it? Either Seth or Hans would be awesome. Yes, by all means. Send it away to my P.O. box. Just include a self-addressed stamped envelope so I can get it back to you. I got to play Hans today. We recorded a special Commander Clash episode today. I finally got my first chance to play Hans, so that'll be coming up in the near future. This was an interesting episode. Aw, theory blown. That's another mine. Oh, they had to tutor it up. Okay, that's fine. Well, so opponent's going to have Tron. Oh, so we can blind Meddling Mage something? Relic. Come on. More Lithiform Blights, please. And not more lands. Birds of Paradise. Well, all right. White, blue, Meddling Mage. Karn Liberated, the one and only, Leovold Flashbringer. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. There's a lot of stuff that could go wrong with our opponent having this much mana, though. I'm not that worried about Wormcoil. We can chump Wormcoil. It doesn't beat us like Karn does. Karn just, ugh. Yeah, I mean, Ulamog and Ugin also beat us, but there's usually less copies than Karn, so Karn just gives us better percentage of hitting something, I guess. I haven't actually been playing Magic much. Started playing Legends of Runeterra since it's cheaper, but it is still fun to watch Fish take shenanigans. Well, oh no. Bolt? Off of our Lithiform Blight mana? And a ouch. Hoisted by our own petard, very literally. Our opponent would not... Wow, they're playing green-red Tron, an old version of Tron, and we gave them the red. That was not expected. You don't see Bolt and Tron anymore. That is not. It used to be a thing. They used to. Green Red used to be like the number one version, but it is not nearly as much of a thing now. Opponent's going to eat a land for no super apparent reason. Well, I mean, yeah, this is tough. This is real tough. We draw. Well, all right. That is a card. It doesn't beat all the Tron stuff, but white, red, okay. We'll take a snow-covered... Do we have a mountain? Snow-covered mountain. Red. Blue. Green. White. Black. The one of. Fun of. Dragon. What do we hit? Oh... A bunch of lands and enchantments and one Quaddle. Ouch. Those were the opposite of big hits. we got a whole 2-drop. I mean, we also get a 6/6 flyer, which at least pressures a Karn if our opponent doesn't have something else. We could really use more Lithoform Blights to get rid of Tron lands. Opponent. Oh, is this just more Karns? Karn Tribal? Sphere. Cracks it. Green. Land. And. Karn again. It never ends. Eats a land. Exiles graveyards. Well, play the land. Crack the land. Thin the deck. Stomping Grounds. Untapped. Run out. Oh, 2 cards! It is carnage, for sure. I strongly dislike Tron, as you might know. Isn't Spreading Seas better than this is? Than the Lithoform Blight? So, as odd as it sounds, I think the theory is that Lithoform Blight can fix our mana, which we have. It's not often relevant, but every once in a while, that is actually relevant. Tequila Worm! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, that is the theory. That we can use it on our own lands is like, build your own weird City of Brass, essentially. Well, this might be okay. So opponent's got all the mana. All the mana ever. But we do get to Enigmatic Incarnation to maybe get rid of Karn. Well, let's Quaddle draw a card. Utopia Sprawl. Well, Misty. I don't think we play... Well, yeah. Alright, let's play it. Misty, crack it. Snow-covered forest. Utopia Sprawl. Incarnation. Hit our opponent for 1. Sack Lithoform. Get... yeah, that's gotta be Deputy. Deputy. Snag the card. Staying alive! Staying alive, staying alive. About it. Adepts. Relic. Cracks it, draws a card. Alright, next up, getting rid of a Worm Coil somehow. And our opponent whiffing for several to many turns. I got the name right. I'm learning. Glad to have you back, Tequila Worm. Hey, see you, Dr. Sanchez. Thanks for... Okay. Yeah. 6, 8, 9. Yeah, that probably kills us. Tron. Oh, Tron. Oh, maybe we're gonna have to buy our own treasure chest to feed the kids. There's always a card, it seems like. The anime art planeswalkers are sweet. Opponents trying to figure out what to get. I mean, I assume you just get a Wrath? If you have like an Oblivion Stone in the sideboard. We still got, I mean, even if we lose to Tron, we, ooh, so sweet mother. Alright. Dead. Oh boy. Oh dear. Yeah, that's very good. And now we don't even have enchantments to sack. And there's, oh. Sundry Titan. Okay. Nice lands we used to have. Well, Omen of the Sea. Bottom and... Bottom. Attack Karn. Hit card. Sack the Omen. Too late for Magus. Skyclave. Karn Tribal is one of the few Planeswalker Tribal decks that we haven't actually done yet. Well, get rid of the Worm Coil. Opponent has a card and a ton of mana, though. They gotta have something they can tutor up that beats it. Yeah, there's gotta be something in their sideboard that just wins here. Flicker Wisp being the... yeah, Walking Ballista. 6. Yeah, that's way more than enough. Yeah, alright. Well, I mean, having all your lands tapped for 2 to 3 mana is pretty strong. Pretty strong. So, do we have any cards that are good against what our opponent's doing? Knight of Autumn's probably fine. Veto, I guess, could stop something. I think we're really leaning heavily on this one of Magus of the Moon. Like, somehow, some way, we need to stumble into our one Magus of the Moon. I think that's our hope. I mean, we had that lightning bolt. We forgot about that lightning bolt. That's what set that all in motion. Our opponent, we did not see red mana the entire game. Why was there a lightning bolt in their deck? Why? Hey, see you, Featherall. Have a good night. See you Thursday. Spell Pierce is good. Oh. I mean, it's decent in the early game. Sometimes. I mean, maybe it's worth bringing in. It's decent in the early game if our opponent has... I mean, after they have Tron, it's a dead card. It's good, like, on turn 1 if we can snag a Expedition Map or something. But that's also assuming that our opponent's not just natural Troning. If they're on a natural Tron hand, then it does nothing. Well, alright. Omen, find us our Magus of the Moon, please. We don't even care if we can't cast spells. I mean, we care a little, but pote it. Expedition Map. Misty Rainforest. Crack Misty Rainforest. Get a Overgrown Tomb. Brain Maggot. Well, alright. So they have Tron and a half, but they don't have a finisher at the moment. It's all mana. It's all mana all the time. Hey, see you, Smug Linking Barrel. Thanks for hanging out. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. See you on Thursday, hopefully. Well, windswept teeth. Crack, windswept teeth. Keep shocking yourselves. For a breeding pool. Untapped. Like a dirty Euro player. Draw a card. Gain some life. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying you were leaving. My apologies. I thought you were saying that you had to go, but thanks for the stream. Good to see you. The opposite of what I just said, Smug Looking Barrel. Welcome. And good to have you. I misread your message there. Cast Magus to the moon only to find out the opponent secretly playing Mono Red Gobletron. I mean, we already gave our opponent a mountain with Lithiform Blight and got lightning bolted as a result, so that could happen. We like Magus to the moon and our opponent's like, oh, quadruple bolt you. Dead. So 2 recent Beaver Dream episodes have me wondering if there is a combination pre-nerf, or companion pre-nerf, whose companion restriction was that it had to be the only card in your sideboard. Do you think it would see play? Ooh. So out of the existing companions, if the rule was it was the only card in your sideboard, but there was no other restrictions, like that was the only restriction. All right, so opponent has Tron, of course. Chromatic Sphere. Gonna do a little digging. Cracks it. Oh, did they draw into what we thought seized? Or is it just a scrying? Garuda? I think Garuda would be. Garuda would, I think, see play if it had to be the only card in your sideboard. The other ones is harder. Maybe Arion? I don't know about Luris. Luris is one that I'm skeptical would actually see play in that scenario. Oh, we probably need to make sure if we do draw Magus in the moon, Magus to the moon, that we can function a smidge. Well, all right, 1, 2. How thin the deck? Prismatic Vista, crack it. Snow-covered island. Omen. Well, all right, keep the Omen. And the Omen is good with the Yarion, at least. That's assuming there's a next turn. Which is not a given at this point. Pass the turn. Is Meme or Dream a weekly series? I don't think it's going to be weekly. I'm shooting for more like bi-weekly. But yeah. As often as I can. Amash is another one that I could see actually working. As often as I can. Maybe weekly sometimes, bi-weekly other times, but I do want to try to do it regularly. Well, that's the game. Well, the hope they don't draw into a finisher plan did not come together. Well, bummer. And now, just like nothing we do matters anymore. Yeah. All right. Well, Ugin does beat us. Hey, I'm glad you like it, Ronald. Yeah, it's been different. Tron. Boy, you've played some interesting matchups tonight. We've had one really like good long game of Magic, and then it's been burn Tron, or like prowess Tron. But I guess that's Modern meta at the moment. I feel like Modern has gotten in a more unfair place recently, thanks to Zendikar Rising, which is interesting. It's kind of a weird meta. We've seen the rise of Death and Taxes to be like a legit top tier deck, And that is as fair as decks can be. But then we've also seen a rise of Oops All spells, a rise of Oops All spell decks. We've seen Hammer Time become a legit like top tier option, which it wasn't before. So we've seen these really fast like turn 2, turn 3 decks. So you have this weird kind of battle between pretty fair Death and Taxes and like kill you on turn 2, turn 3 combo decks. Yeah, what do you think about the face cam for the YouTube videos? Do you think that's does that make it better? Is that an improvement? What's our opponent up to? I wondered if it would look bad in editing, if it would be too choppy, but I think it ended up looking fine. Steam vents for our opponent. Bolts the birds. Yeah, Will Utopia's Brawl on, I guess, red. Play a land past the turn. Well, okay. So opponent, control maybe? Storm? Hinterland. Well, crack, Misty Rainforest. Oh, it's going to be like, this is probably Uro Omnath, Counterspell turns deck. Well, we will play Season Pyromancer. Discard. Verdant Catacombs. Go. Alright. We would like to get down the Incarnation. I'm just worried about counters. Growth Spiral. Yup. And the Castle. Oh, no. Nothing good comes of Castle Vantress. That always means someone's, like, playing the ramp control deck when you see Castle Vantress come down. Oh, well, thank you, Jade. Did I change my lighting recently? No, I don't think so. At least not intentionally. Does it look different than normal? Well, go to combat. Attack you. This could be a turns deck, too. Well, we will Uro. Opponent. Jeez, Cryptic counterbounce our land. That's not nice. Oh, so our opponent's got to be like fire stirreds, I bet. Yeah, the Bob Ross lands are what have finally gotten me to buy a Secret Lair. Hour of Promise. Okay, so zombies be coming. Well, yeah. Untapped. Omen of the Sea. Bottom and top, I guess, because we're probably going to need to sacrifice. Opponent's down to 12, but how do we beat zombies? Opponent. They're not Old Border, unfortunately, but they still look super sweet. Well, Windswept Teeth. Crack, Windswept Teeth. Snow-covered. Snow-covered forest. Incarnation. Yeah, I think that's better than Uro. Incarnation. Get it down. Go to combat. Attack you. Hit you. Sacrifice. Omen of the Sea. Get a Magus? Okay. Zombies. Down. And scoop. All right. That's how you beat the zombies. The one Magus to the moon of the Enigmatic Incarnation. And the kids might be eating. They might be eating. Yeah, I think that's my favorite secret lair. Bob Ross, if you look back at my Twitter to like 6 months ago or a year ago, I'm like 99% sure that I tweeted I wanted a Bob Ross secret lair land drop. Like that I said that before I had any idea it was even a thing, like a long time ago. So now I gotta get it. I gotta get it. All right, so opponent's playing Field of the Deadies. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, you know what I learned today? I didn't realize this because Elliot Page was coming up on Twitter. So I didn't realize this, and I'm like, I've watched Trailer Park Boys a lot of times. I didn't realize that Elliot Page was Ricky's daughter in like season, I want to say 4, 3. Like there was a season where Ricky's daughter is like a main character of the show. I never realized. I never made that connection because I know like Elliot Page ended up being very famous and doing like a lot of movies. I never connected that that's kind of where he got his start. Like I guess there was something he did before that, but that was like one of the very first things. He's from Nova Scotia, so yeah, I never connected that until today when everyone was talking about Elliot Page. Yeah, it's the season where she's like one of the main characters, Ricky's daughter, where she like gets Ricky a shirt when his shirt's all messed up, where Ricky's like going to college. That season, um, yeah, I never realized that, which was kind of interesting. A little bit of trivia. Okay, we should sideboard though. Yeah, it was Ellen Page, but Elliot Page now. But yeah, I never connected that. It was very interesting. And then looking back, I was like, oh, I could kind of see it, like because he was very young at the time, like kid, but interesting, interesting. Trailer Park Boys trivia. All right, run it back. Or no, yeah, I kept saying Ricky's daughter. Yeah, you're right. It was no, it wasn't Ricky's daughter. It was Mr. Lay's daughter in that season. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. The favorite Trailer Park Boys season. I think the first. So I think the last season, before they ended their original run, I want to say season 8 was when they ended their original run. I feel like that season was kind of like a low point. I think like seasons like 3 through 5 or 6 are kind of my favorites. That the last season before they switched to Netflix, it was okay. And then I think the Netflix seasons are good. I don't think they're as good as like what I would consider the peak Trailer Park Boys from like seasons 2 to 5 or 6, something like that. But they're still, I still enjoy them and have watched them like multiple times, even the more recent seasons. Ooh, let me see. I play. Opponent. It's a very quotable show. We draw an Omen. Omen. Opponent. Let's just do a Charming Prince here. That deck looks interesting. Opponent's going to remand. Well, play a Verdant Catacombs. Go. Opponent. Yeah, that's kind of a spicy take, kind of a Boros aggro in a pretty unique way. Opponent plays a tap land and passes. Well, Catacombs. So we need blue and white? Get a kit. Yeah, get a Triumph. Get a Triumph. Untap. Yorion. Well, Overgrown Tomb. Play a Spellskite. Pass the turn. Leave up our veto. Oh, come on. We gotta close. If we close it out and get a win, we get a treasure chest and feed the kids. It's gonna be close. Growth spiral. Sure. Not gonna stop that. Oh, no land. That's good news for us about it. Passing. Okay, we draw a land. Also good news for us. We need a clock, though. We need a clock. We will... Let's play our Charming Prince. Get the clock going. We're actually getting close to being able to Incarnation, too. Yeah, let's crack this first. Get a snow-covered plains. Scry. Yeah, put on top, put on top. All right, pass the turn. So we can Omen here. Untap, Incarnation, veto back up, off to the races. Opponent plays a land. Cracks the land. I mean, that's a game plan. That's a game plan. In Incarnation we trust. Is Omnath viable in Modern? And would you be trying it during a stream? We can give it a try. Omnath is actually currently the #1 deck in Modern. So it is very viable. Ren in 6. I guess we gotta let this go so we can make sure to resolve our Incarnation. It does let our opponent get back a land. But I think it's worth it. So we get to untap. But yeah, it is. If you look at the Modern metagame page. Uro Omnath is actually the #1 deck. So it's kind of value-y Uro's Omnath piles. Just mythics, all the busted cards, jam them all together. But yeah, so it is definitely viable, I would say. Oh no. Distracted by Omnath. Yeah, that's less than ideal. Less than optimal. Okay. Well, attack Ren in 6. Hit Ren in 6. Yeah, that's not what we wanted to do this turn. Omen of the Forge. Kill the Ren in 6. Oh. All right, pass the turn. Next turn. Hey, see ya, I play. I mean, that was definitely a punt. It was a punt of distraction, but a punt nonetheless. So, I think we're still okay-ish, though. Play this on blue. Crack our Misty Rainforest. Get a snow-covered island. We're still gonna get that treasure chest. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Incarnation. Opponent mana leaks. Well, we will veto. How many counters do they got? Alright, ends up remanding. Alright. Well, a little punish for the punt. Wait, we had the game? I'm so confused. What are we getting yelled at about? Are we, I mean, if the punt was not playing Omen of the Forge, that was definitely a punt. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, it happened because we were looking at Moto results. Spellskite? What is a Spellskite punt? But yeah, we wanted to get out the Omen and then the Incarnation the turn before. That was a game plan, but unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. Get in, hit the Ren and 6. Down to 2. Well, alright. We're gonna try it. Incarnation. I'm feeling a cryptic coming on here. Opponent. Yep, they got the cryptic. Ugh. Boo. Yeah. Opponent. Oh. Counters draws. Oh, play the land. Get a Yarion. Ugh. We might pay the ultimate price. I live up in the Finger Lakes region. Opponent. Our promise. Yup. Zombies incoming. Enigmatic Incarnation. Not a thing. And, yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, so, million zombies. Oh, I thought we had it. Gets a fetch land for more zombies. Makes a million zombies. I wonder if Field of Dead should be a card. It has definitely made a huge impact all the way back to Modern. That is for sure. And I think that does it. Meddling Mage, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we play Yarion. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything. So we play it. We don't even draw a card off it. We just cast it. Opponent has 6 zombies. Well, what? Blink. Yeah, blink. Oh, the saddest Yarion. Yeah, pass the turn. Stuff returns. Exile Yarion. Hit the Ren in 6. Pass the turn. Oh, we needed that. We needed that Incarnation. We needed it. Scalding Tard, zombies. Yeah, Ithaca definitely is gorgeous. Opponent. Oh, Mystic Sanctuary Cryptic. We're doing those things. Sure. So this is yeah. Ugh. Well, that was a little disappointing the way that one turned out, because I think that should have turned out a lot better. So we'll go down Huntmaster. Huntmaster is not. I mean, it would have been good against the aggro decks that we played in like round 1, but it seems kind of medium. Well, all right, we're on the play. Historic likes their Thoughtseizes, that's for sure. There are many Thoughtseizes in Historic. Yeah, I mean, upstate New York is nice. I mean, you get all the seasons. There's not really much going on, though. I guess, like, I guess there's like sometimes stuff in like Rochester or Ithaca, Syracuse. Like if you go to like a city, what counts as a city in upstate New York, but there's really not that much going on. Well, we got incarnations. We'll see. We'll see if they actually hit the battlefield. Tap land go. Opponent. Scalding Tarn passes. Oh, we'll turn 2 Birds of Paradise, eh? Well, Overgrown Tomb, untapped. Run out a Brain Maggot. See what our opponent's got. Alright, so they're going to bolt it by the looks. Oh, okay. Breeding Pool untapped. Interesting. No. Okay. Well, I guess we take a... Jeez, that's a hand of powerful cards. Yeah. 3 removal spells and a counter spell. Oh, that is going to make it very difficult. Opponent plays a land untapped. Passes. Well, Windswept Heath. Crack, Windswept Heath. Get a Breeding Pool untapped. Play a Birds of Paradise. Go to combat. Hit ya. Opponent takes it. Pass the turn. Opponent. Yeah, gonna get back the red in 6. Untaps. Plays the land. Well, we will counter the red in 6. Opponent cracks. Forest. That wasn't in our opponent's hand, and that's gonna be it. Oh. Wow. Brutal. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, well, we're gonna pay the ultimate price for game 2. That's for sure. And now we just never get to do anything. So, well, pass the turn. Ugh. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that this deck could potentially be playing. I mean, you got so many one-ofs that I guess you can play one of just about anything. Opponent, yeah. Now we're on 3 mana. We know our opponent. Oh, yeah, that was really the game when our opponent top decked that Veil of Summer. That was it. Sure, pass the turn. Hey, have fun, DK Gender. Thanks for hanging out. See you Thursday. Yeah. Earl returns and, well, I mean, I guess, yeah. I guess we're gonna have to buy ourselves a couple treasure chests. So I will say that I think we should have went 3-2 in that league. Like, I think we were very, very likely to win game 2. But unfortunately, sometimes things don't work out the way you're hoping, especially when you're doing a whole bunch of things streaming wise. So, yeah, because I think if we had played the Omen like we intended to, and were able to tutor with our incarnation, I think that would just have been the game there. But And next time. So technically we finished with a 2-3, which I don't know. I see good and bad things with this deck. So the deck can do some sweet things. And we got to see it do very powerful things with Enigmatic Incarnation out. So that was the upside. Is we did get to see powerful things there. On the other hand, the deck is very scattered. It's got a lot of one-ofs. I'm not really sure if that makes the deck better or worse. I don't know. The mana base was definitely an issue at times, and probably the biggest issue is just the slowness. We saw that playing against Mono Red multiple times. That against Mono Red, we just kind of got run over more often than not. So I like the idea of the deck, and it did feel pretty powerful. We should have had a 3-2, but we'll have to settle for a 2-3 and some pity chess. It stands for Magic Online Digital Objects, actually. So 10 pity chess. 10 pity chess to feed the kids. Here we go. Let's see if we get something good. It's been a while since we've cracked treasure chest. Knuckleborn Witch. Not exactly good. Some play points, though. Play points are decent. So 0 for 1, chess-wise. Chess number 2. Give us a complete set or a Deep Forest Hermit. All right, Deep Forest Hermit. Not really any value there. It is a cool card, though. Maybe with squirrels getting a secret lair, maybe it'll spike. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. That is the one we were hoping for. That is maybe the best card you could open in a treasure chest, I believe, at the moment. What is the current price of Hull Breacher on Magic Online? That might... The gods, Magic gods might have smiled upon us because of our pity chess. It is currently 50 tickets. Oh, that's not even the promo. Where's the promo? Oh, okay, 48 tickets. So that's a hit. That's a hit. That is, yeah. Most of Commander Legends is really cheap. But because Hull Breacher sees playing Legacy is actually pretty expensive, well, that's a win. That's a win. We will not complain about the Hull Breacher. That's a good treasure chest. Hull Breacher would see so much Modern play if it was a thing. Pyromancer's Gauntlet. That doesn't even really see Commander play, does it? It's kind of like Torbrand. It's kind of like bad Torbrand on an artifact. Woebringer Demon. Kind of a cool sacrifice effect. And... Squawkward. All right. Can we get something else good from our chest? We get Pyramid of the Pantheon. Meh. I wanted Pyramid of the Pantheon to be good, but it never actually is. Did Tomer play Chandra Tribal? We did a Planeswalker Tribal Commander Clash a while ago where Tomer played Chandra Tribal, but not recently. Ooh, Meddling Mage. So it's cool that we got the promo Meddling Mage, which might... Does it have any value? I don't even know. It might be worth a little something. The only thing is, it's an invitational card, and I really dislike invitational cards without their invitational art. It is worth, according to GoatBots, $2. So, actually our second best card so far. 3 more shots from our treasure chest to feed the kids. Dune Blast. Not a bad Commander Wrath. A little expensive, but you can save your best creature, which is kind of cool. Next up, we get a Root Weaver Druid. I feel like this card is one of the worst from Commander Legends. Baneslayer Angel, the Wallet Slayer days are long over. Not worth much anymore. I don't know. What do you think about this card? Is this card actually playable? Like, so when it comes into play, each opponent can search up for 3 lands. If they do, you get 1 of those lands. They get 2 of them. So essentially, if everyone does everything with the card, you will get 3 lands. Each opponent will get 2 lands. So technically, if you look at any individual player, you're coming out further ahead. You're like +1 mana over everyone else. On the other hand, technically, as far as the whole table, your opponents are getting 6 lands, you're only getting 3 lands. I've and the other thing is like you can play many things that are just plus mana at 3 mana and green. You can play a Wood Elves, you can play Springbloom Druid, you can play Cultivate, you can play Kadama's Reach. There's a lot of ways where you just put yourself plus 1 mana. Is it better to put everyone up mana with you being plus 1 mana, or just put yourself plus 1 mana? I guess I can see an argument if you want to be like group hugging. Like if you want a group hug, that's sweet. And I guess you do accelerate yourself a lot if you're just playing a bunch of big things and you think you can break the symmetry that way, that you're going to get up to, I don't know, 7 mana on turn 4 or something, maybe even faster if you have earlier ramp, and you're just got a deck full of expensive stuff. Maybe it's worth it. The other thing is, what happens if your opponents choose not to do it? Like, if one opponent chooses not to do it, I guess everyone's going to do it. So, I don't know. That's definitely one of the more unique cards. I can't imagine myself really playing it, though, outside of maybe Group Hug. Last chest, we get a amulet of safekeeping. Never really caught on. It's got a little bit of sideboard potential, but just not quite good enough. So kind of hates on Storm, kind of hates on tokens, doesn't really hate on enough of anything to see play. But well, the big winner was Hull Breacher. That made it worth it financially. We got to feed the kids at the very least. So that was a win. As far as the deck, I think it's really fun. If you want to mess around with it and, I don't know, play some games, you can definitely win with it. The other thing I will say is this is 100% not the kind of deck to do what we just did with, which is pick it up and just play it in the dark, because the deck is built around Enigmatic Incarnation and tutoring out silver bullets. So I feel like this is a deck, and it has 80 cards, so you even have more synergies than usual. So I feel like it is definitely a difficult deck to play well without having played it all, because you have so many tutor options, and getting each of those choices correct definitely going to take some practice. We also have a donation from D. Janger, $5 donation. Sorry for interrupting during your critical moment. Is this enough to maybe make another treasure chest to feed the kids? Well, D. Janger, I definitely appreciate the donation. 100% do not apologize or feel bad. You did nothing wrong. I want people to ask me questions. I want to answer questions. That's the entire reason I stream. Like, it literally is. That's the reason I stream, is for stuff like that. So hopefully it didn't sound like I was mad at you, because I wasn't. If anything, I was mad at myself, because I should have focused a little more before passing the turn there. But no. Like, I will get another treasure chest as a result. But not even in the littlest, slightest, please don't feel that way, because, like I said, that's the entire reason I stream is for people to ask questions, for us to have conversations. And while it's a little disappointing because we were like on the treasure chest round, where if we win we get a treasure chest, or if we lose we don't, when it comes down to it, I would rather lose and not win treasure chests and answer questions and talk with people than win and go 5-0 when it comes to streaming. Like, that is just what I value in streaming. So please don't even a little tiny bit feel mad. You scream so people ask questions? I mean, I wasn't screaming at people. Did I scream? Did I mispronounce things? Me? All right, one last treasure chest to wrap up the stream for tonight. Thanks to our awesome donation from, one more time, J. Dinger. And that treasure chest gives us... Oh, so close. So close. Jeweled Lotus Avatar. Play points. Scoria Worm, which I don't even know. Being your upkeep, flip a coin. If you lose, return it to your hand. That is a weird 5-drop. Not sure what you do with that. I guess coin flip decks, but not good enough on its own. Stirring Wildwood, not worth anything, but a decent creature lad. On that note, everyone, I believe that brings us to the end of our stream for tonight. So that's our Modern stream. Some Enigmatic Incarnation jank. Good news is we will be back on Thursday, so 2 days from now, for some more streaming. I don't know what we're playing yet. If you got ideas, email them to me, tweet them to me, let me know. Yeah, we usually we wrap up around 9 Eastern usually. So anyway, everyone, reminders on the way out the door. Replay YouTube. That's where you'd find the old streams. Normal YouTube. Tons of content going up on there, including a Modern Against the Odds tomorrow. So keep it out for that. And one more reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom, and maybe need some magic cards. You can get them at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Most importantly, thank you to all of you for hanging out and having fun and being awesome. So have a wonderful Tuesday night. Have a wonderful Wednesday, whatever you be doing, and I will hopefully see you on Thursday to have some more fun, play some more Magic. So until then, have a great night, everyone. I appreciate you so much. And yeah, I'll see you on Thursday.